We might be live. Let's go over here, put us over here just a tad bit. And let's wait. Let's wait a little bit to make sure YouTube has us live. And yes, we should officially be live. Let me start by saying, for all of you watching around the world, welcome to the Whiskey Ripper channel. For all of you watching, we do a lot of whiskeys on a daily basis, and we also do a good amount of cooking. We cook a lot on the stream. For all of you watching, today is Saturday. Today's Saturday. You know what time it is. We're number one. Today's Saturday. And for a lot of you, I do know many of you, there's a lot of you. We're talking about there's millions of people around the world that really don't know what Blanton'S is. They also don't know there's a lot of people that are getting into whiskeys, especially the newbies, the rookies, and it's always good to go back in time and really go back and talk about it. So for all of you watching on the stream, we're going to be popping open. This is a live stream. We're going to be popping open one of these brand new on the stream. And for all of you watching, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe up in the corner. We stream every single day, so don't forget to tune in when we stream. You'll be able to be in the chat room. And at the end of the day, don't forget, after the stream, comment in the chat room and let us know what you think of the sipping, the stream, and the short videos that I post up on a daily basis. Ladies and gentlemen, today is December 14th, 2024. And I have the one item that a lot of people want to see. This is Blanton'S. So for all of you, we're going to give a huge shout out to Who Dat. Who Dat, yes, is one of our ranchers, one of our members. She donated a great amount of support yesterday, and it was a heck of a stream yesterday. We made a total of about almost $400 on the stream, and a huge appreciation to everybody, Edgar Romeo and all my ranchers. For all of you yesterday, we have to give it to Who Dat. Huge shout out to her. And for all of you that are watching, you don't know who Dat is. That's what it is. You got to be in the chat room, be interactive with us, and at the end of the day, you'll be placed in this stream. If you send a little appreciation, I'll say your name, and I'll really recognize your super chat or your message that you're putting through. The point of the matter is, today, you guys already have an idea what we're doing. We're going to be doing our first impression of a Blanton'S. Yes, Blanton'S bottle for all of you. First impression, Blanton'S whiskey bottle popping. And we're going to drink some more whiskeys too. Don't think it's only going to be this one. For all of you watching, I will tell you, there's a process. We're getting these bottles. Now, for all of you watching around the world, if you want to get one of these bottles, you can easily find these for about $150 to $200 at certain places, and those are a little bit overpriced. If you don't know the price of these go for under $100. MSRP on different states in the USA really are different all around. You got some that are $70, some that are $80 and $90. So I'm going to tell you ahead of time, I do know many of you are looking forward to me popping this. I'm going to drink this one too. This is the barrel proof version, but I want to drink this one. I want to really pop it open in front of you guys. So more things to talk about this. It's just the ultimate bottle that everybody wants. If anybody's new into whiskey, they go for this one. And why do they go for it? Well, the bottle itself, it's a beautiful bottle. That's why they want it. They want a beautiful bottle with a cool little top. It looks like a grenade, so a lot of people really want to get this. And not only do they want to get it just because of that, it's harder to get. For all of you that do not know, this company, Buffalo Trace, they put out a good amount of whiskeys out there, and at the end of the day, you can always find them at your stores, but most of the times, like product like this one over here, products like these are a little bit expensive. You're probably looking at $200 something, maybe $300 at your stores. Now, the reason why is because the stores, or maybe the small mom and pop shops, they don't get unlimited supply of this. They get a short amount of supply of these things, especially the Blanton'S. So, for a lot of you, if you see them up in price, that's just what it is. Also, Buffalo Trace does release other, which I'm going to be drinking this one today. They also release other ones, like this one. There's one of the releases that they did is a rye recipe, Buffalo Trace kosher, and it's a bourbon. So they do a lot of little releases that a lot of you can easily buy over time. It might not take you a year, it might take you a month to find one of these. It might even take you maybe a couple months to find this, or maybe a year or two. But the point of the matter is, okay, today we're going to do our first impression on this. And for all of you that do not know, I have two of them here. One of them is actually a store pick. You guys seen it. If you're watching the streams, you know what it is. And also, for a lot of you, if you don't have a glassware, it's okay. As long as you have a tumbler or a glass and you drink it off, it's good. It's fine. Now, I'm going to say this ahead of time. We do have this. I might use this one to nose it out and see if it's a little bit different. This is mainly to nose out and really get in deep into those notes. And so for all of you, let's start off by doing this. Okay, I think this is the bottle. This is the bottle. I'll just put this on here for now, in the way. Let's pop this open for the meantime. Okay, for all of you watching, here we go. We're going to start popping this open. Okay, as you guys can see, the bottle's brand new. Usually it has like a wax top on it. It has a nice little bag. The other one, the barrel proof, is the one that has a leather bag, and you have the gold. I have the gold inside. I don't want to bring it out, but the point of the matter is it comes with a little bag. Personally, that little bag is pointless. I really think it's pointless, but I guess they do that so that you have a little bit of something to appreciate. I do know that a lot of you sometimes don't even get a box. So just so you guys know, there's a lot of you probably not going to even get a box. So don't expect it to look like this all the time. This is how it's supposed to come in. But if it doesn't come in this, it will come in like a mesh. It's like a mesh that it comes in, and it's still going to be the same bottle. Just understand, at the end of the day, you're paying to get the luxury product, luxury bourbon. This is what it is. So for all of you, let's pop this open. And here we go, Justin. Thank you so much, Justin, for always watching. There's a lot, by the way, if you're watching right now, you have the opportunity to get free memberships throughout the month. If you're watching, be in the chat room at least once, or maybe a couple times, or maybe watching, our members, our super chatters, and our wrenches have the opportunity to give back to the community we're building out. And for all of you, you can get that membership. It's a thing that we do often throughout the month. And it's for all of you, okay, to appreciate it. We do private streams, and we also do private videos, so you can go watch those. For all of you watching, here we go. If you haven't already, hit that like button, tap the screen a couple times, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so for all of you, this is what we're going to do. I'm looking forward to doing this. And I will say that I do know there's a lot of people around the world that don't believe it, but I believe it. I drink a lot of whiskey, and at the end of the day, let's just say it. Let's just say it here. If you officially think a filled-up bottle is going to be better than a little bit of a halfway bottle, you're wrong. You're wrong, my friend. If you think this is going to be valuable over time. It will be. The inflation on everything goes up. Toilet paper goes up, everything. Food, bananas, lime goes up. Now, it doesn't initially mean that this is going to go up $1,000. Now, the only way that a product like this can go up $1,000, this is a product that's about $100. Only way it's going to go up $1,000 if the distillery loses a large portion of their barrels. So understand this. I know a lot of you. I know a lot of you are probably buying this to keep this as a how can I say, as an antique piece. I know many of you are keeping this on the side for like an antique piece or something you could resell maybe in a couple years, and that's not the case. For this one initially, that's not the case. Maybe for the other one that we have here, maybe for a little bit more harder ones to find, maybe you could say that. But for this one, we can say officially that this one will not be, okay? This one will not be $1,000 unless they do lose a lot of those barrels, and it's very, very hard for them to lose those barrels. There's the most popular whiskey here in America, okay? There is no possible way they can lose all those barrels in a span of maybe a tornado or fire. It's not going to happen. There's no possible way. There is a way, but there's no possible way because, let's just say, they have a lot of them. But the point of the matter is, what I'm trying to tell you, this is under $100, and you don't want to be that guy that keeps this for 10 years hoping to sell for $1,000. That's not what it is. In 10 more years, your house is probably going to be more than what it is now, and just like everything else. So I want to make sure that you guys understand. Drink your whiskey, okay? Drink your whiskey, especially your Blanton'S. Drink your Blanton'S. And for all of you, this is what we're going to do. We're going to pop this open. Now, to pop this bottle, let me just show you. To pop this bottle, okay? To pop this bottle, what you have to do is over here, you see this? It has a wax on it. Now, once you break that wax, that's it. You can pop it open. If you ever get a bottle, you ever get a Blanton'S bottle without a wax, it's already opened. Don't get wamboozled. Don't get wamboozled. Make sure that when you do get a Blanton'S bottle, make sure it does have that wax. And make sure, another thing, make sure that the horse isn't rusted. If the horse is rusted, that means that they had this probably outside, and I don't recommend you to buy it, okay? So again, this is, you can see the year 2021. I have a lot of them. I just picked out this one. I think I might have a couple more, but the point of the matter is I wanted to pick this one out. And for all of you, here we go. We're going to pop this open. So I hope you like this. And I hope I like it too. Another thing before I do pop this open, let's just do this right now. ASMR style. Also, before I pop this open, I want to tell you guys, okay, one of my favorites out of all of these is the gold. I love the gold. The gold has a tobacco note on there that's amazing. We don't have the gold here. We have it inside. I don't want to bring it out here because it's one of my favorites. But the gold Blanton'S bottle is precisely one of my favorites out there because of the tobacco note. If you don't like tobacco, I don't tell you to get the gold. If you like honey, you'll like this a lot. If you like a little bit almost like a raisin note and plum, raisin rich, you get the barrel proof. That's just what it is. I just want to let you guys know ahead of time, okay? And before I even say anything more, I'm going to say this, okay? This bottle, each one of these bottles, the best part about buying, no, the only best part about buying these bottles, and I'm going to say this and make sure you guys are real clear with this. The best part about buying these bottles is they're single barrels. So what does that mean, a single barrel? That means that how many they filled up, maybe they filled up like 200, maybe 200 and something bottles or something, right? Or 180, 200, whatever. They filled up a good amount, right? It tells you over here the number. It tells you over here on the side the number. All right, it tells you over here the number. It tells you all the details on here. You see this? It tells you all the details. But the point of the matter is, I like this because it's a single barrel. And the best part about single barrels is that they're not all going to taste the same. And that to me is ridiculously underrated. Underrated. Now that's the only thing that I like about this. The only thing I like about these Blanton'S is that they're single barrel and each one of them might taste a little bit different. Just a tad bit. It's not like this one's going to taste super different from your friends, but it could. There's a possibility. There's a high chance that this one might be really, really, really ridiculous. Last time I had an amazing Blanton'S was, I think 2016, 2015. I think it was 2015, 2016. It was one of the more amazing bottles that I've had in a long time. The Blanton'S bottle that I had, it was just so good, and it hasn't been the same ever since 2020, 2019. They just haven't been hitting the nail on the head. They're good, but I haven't found a single barrel of these that is ridiculous. One of these Blanton'S. So anyways, before I say anything more, let's pop this open. Yes, let's pop this open. Now, ahead of time, let me just say this. Look, you see that? It didn't pop. This, you have to be careful with these. You see this? You have to be careful. You got to be careful with the corks. I'm going to touch it real quick because these corks can go bad and it can ruin your whole, bottle. There might be something wrong with this one. So again, this is the first impression of opening up a brand new Blanton'S. And again, just be careful with this. You see how it's kind of looking like it's rotting? That's not good. Now I'm going to say this. Some of you don't know, but if you ever buy the Elmer T. Lee, they used to have a thing, Elmer T. Lee. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a bottle that Buffalo Trace releases, and they put it out there to the public for you guys to buy. There's there's always been an issue with the corks, and those corks can affect everything. It can affect your drink in a span of months. So make sure, be careful with those. And for all of you, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop this open. We're gonna do this. Maybe we're gonna put it right here. Let's put it over here. You guys ready? Let's do this. Wait a minute. Now here we go. My first impression is about to come up. But before anything, I got to make sure that this. I gotta find another one. I'll tell you that right now. Look at this. So let me just show you the cork real quick. See how it's looking? It's like it's gonna rot. It's looking like it's gonna turn black. Be careful with that. Okay. So, anyways, the point of the matter is, let's start drinking this. And what you want to do is on these bottles, you want to let them air out a little bit. Okay. Also, if you don't have time to air it out, just shake it around. My recommendation, just shake it around a little bit. If you don't have time to do this, it's okay. You can leave it on the side, let it air out. Remember, these are really, this is a spirit that's a little bit high proof. So for all of you, I do know a lot of you know the proofing on this one, 93 proof. And there's a lot of people in Scotland that love the proofing on this. Scotland love the proofing on 93. That's good because most of them over there in Scotland, they like their 80 something proofers. So this is really in the ball game of everybody could appreciate this. So here we go. First impression. First impression. Blanton'S Bowl. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Today's Saturday. And don't forget to subscribe. If tap the screen a couple times, let's get those likes up. I know it's Saturday and I hope you guys are enjoying this one. This is going to be the first impression of a brand new Blanton'S bottle. Here we go. Let's nose this one out a little bit for all of you watching. Here we go. Let's nose this puppy out. Here we go. I'm really looking to have this one. Good amount of honey, good amount of caramel, good amount of brown sugars on here. Everything you want, a traditional Kentucky style whiskey, but a little bit more enhanced. Remember, there's a reason why it's enhanced. It's because these are single barrels and they're literally one of the best bottles that you can buy at your stores that come out of Buffalo Trace. So here we go. I'm going to nose it out a little bit. And again, if you do nose this one out, remember, it might be a little bit sharp at the beginning, but it should tune down. Wow, this is just, I'm going to say this is actually smelling pretty good. For being the first whiskey I have all day, it's smelling pretty good. A huge amount of honey right here. Huge amount of honey. I almost get a little bit of a little orange. I have a little orange, just a tad bit of an orange nose on here. A little bit of orange, a little bit of honey, a nice amount of, my mouth is watering. A nice amount of oak note. The oak note, I can tell that it's not as sweet as some of the other ones that I've had. All in all, the experience right now on that nose is making me want to really drink this. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm really happy right now that I was able to open this on the Saturday. You guys know that Saturdays are really slow. So if you haven't already commented in the comment box, don't forget to comment. Blanton'S, yes. Okay, here we go. For all of you watching, here we go. Let's try this out. That is really nice. That's really nice. This one's actually a little bit better than some of my other bottles that I've had. I have a burst of almost like a little citrus note on here. Just a tad bit of citrus note on here that I'm tasting. It's really nice. Honey. The honey on here is almost like thick honey. It's not even thin. Most of my other bottles you could usually taste that honey, the oak note. And it's going really good. I'm getting almost no spice on here right now. No spice, no cinnamon. I'm just strictly getting a little bit almost like a fruity note here. And caramel. Nice little caramel note on here. Brown sugar is really topping it. Man, I want to go back again. It's really nice. First impression. It's really nice. This one is really nice. It's very calm. This one, very calm. Oak note is getting a little bit sweeter every sip I'm taking. But the honey note is what's making my mouth water. I can say that I'm pretty impressed with this one. I love the fact that they're all single barrels, so they're all going to be slightly different. Now, is this going to be better than my store pick? That's the thing. Is it better? Is it going to be better than my store pick? My store pick is really good. Really good. Currently, right now, I can say that it might just be as close to the store pick, but not as close. The store pick has more elevated vanilla notes on that one. And that one is really king. But for right now, we're going to go back to this. And let's go try us out. Let's go try us out again. Man, that is nice. That's really nice now. Throughout my palate, I'm still getting that almost like a citrus. I'm getting a little bit of citrus note on there still. I'm still getting an elevated amount of honey, but now I'm getting a tad bit of rye, just a pinch of rye. Getting a pinch of rye, and the oak note is perfect. It's not overdone in that oak note. It's nice and sweet. It's not even a season. It's not a dry one. It's not an over oaked or overcharred oak note. This is perfect. As a matter of fact, this is one of the best single barrel Blanton'S that I've popped ever. And this is our first impression. It's very, very good. So here we go. Let's drink this up. The one thing that's starting to stand out to me more and more on here, I'm starting to find more of the rye. More of the rye, I'm getting a little more in the finish. It's almost turning my palate into like a, on the back end, almost like a, not a seasoned oak note, but a sweet rye finish. Has a little sweet rye finish on this one. I actually really like it. Over and over and over. Every time you start sipping it, you start finding some notes. Your palate, okay, when it comes to these bottles, your palate gets tuned in. And when you tune into some of these notes, you find notes, and then over time, you start finding more. That's really good. Now, this is what we're going to do, okay? This is what we're going to do. I'm looking forward to this. This is what we're going to do. We're going to pop open this one. So we have this one here, right? We just pop this one open. Let's put this aside. Let's put this over here. Okay, so we're going to put this one there, right? We're going to put this one there. All right, so for the meantime, this is what we're going to do. I want to actually put it up against the store pick. Now, the store pick has been one of the best bottles that I have got from any place. And usually store picks are just so much better. And what happens is the distillery, they pick out their own. If you think the store picks it out, it's very common that if it's a smaller store, they pick out their own. But if it's a big chain store, usually they don't have the chance to pick it out. They just tell them over there to pick out the best one. That's what it is. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pop this open. And we're going to drink this one. And I want to see if there's a... Now that I pop this open right now in front of you, I want to see if there's much of a difference. I do know there's a difference, but knowing, in fact, doing it, it's a different story. When you're just doing it, it's a little bit different. When you're saying it, it ain't the same. So this is what we're going to do. We have this one already, right? All right, this is really good. I really like it a lot. This is really good. We have that one already. Let's move this a little bit to the side. Here we go. Let's move this one a little bit here. Boom. Okay. So we have it going. Let's pour this up. I'm going to pour this one up in this glass, and I'm going to see if I can find a little bit more of a difference on these. These are very different, but again, I want to relay the message. When you pop open a brand new one, you will probably find a little better notes maybe than the store picks. Let's see. And just so you guys know, this is how the cork should look like. You see this? This is a good cork. Okay, so let's pour this up. Just gonna pour a little bit. And what I'm gonna do is what I'm gonna do too. Since this one's brand new, I'm gonna swap these. Let's swap the tops. At least me doing this is going to guarantee me that this bottle is not going to, there's nothing going to happen. I barely have any here, so at the end of the day, I'd rather have the bad cork on here than have it on a brand new bottle. You get what I mean? So it's a smart idea what I did. Point of the matter is, I'm going to nose this one out here. This is a store pick. Let me see with this. Whoa. This is a little bit, I actually still, I'm kind of still liking the nose on this one. Let me nose this one out. This is a lot of citrus. There's a lot of almost like a citrus honey and oak and vanilla. Citrus honey and oak and vanilla. Let's go on this one again. Here we go. Let's see. This one is ridiculous. Okay, let's go. Let's try this out for all of you watching Blanton'S. Let's try this out. There's no denying that's so much better. That's so much better. That's so much better. Very much richer. It's very much richer. A lot of caramel on here. A lot of caramel. You almost get no citrus on here at this. You get a good amount of hard, strong amount of vanilla on here. Oak note brown sugar. And for all of you, here we go. Let's drink this up. It is so good. The honey on here is tuned down. But the thing is, it's tuned down to the point that you can taste more of the vanilla and the caramel. It's really good. A little bit of spice, on here. But this over here is, I'm going to say it's ridiculous. I really like this one. I'm never going to be able to buy another one of this. Never going to be able to buy another one of this. Is it better than this? Well, we're talking about two different bottles. This is just a store pick, and when it comes to the store picks, you always want to. This is for a lot of you, okay? When you buy this, get home, pop it open. If you really like it, buy a backup. If you don't buy a backup of any of these store picks, you see the store pick, I'm going to show you. Store picks usually have a sticker. You see the sticker? Okay, you see the sticker? There you go. There's a sticker. I don't want to show the company because at the end of the day, the company's not paying us. Point of the matter is, when you find a store pick that's really good, try to get another bottle because these things are ridiculously good. I actually went back a couple times to try to see if they could sell me the bottles. I even went recently and they didn't have any more. So I just want to let you guys know. This is something you have to do if you're into buying a lot of these bourbons, these Blanton'S bottles especially. Remember, the best out of the best is always going to be the store picks. It doesn't matter what store you got it at. It could be a store from God knows where, from the ghetto. It could literally be a store from the ghetto, and you'll still get a hell of a drink with a store pick compared to a regular single barrel, which this is really fantastic. Let me go back to this one and see how good this is. They're so different. They're so different. This one over here, I'm going to say, I can say officially that I actually don't like that almost like citrus note that I have there. I'm sorry not to like it. But I do know that a lot of you probably don't know about whiskey. My recommendation is, if there's something you don't like about your bottle, you can change it up, right? So we're going to do that right now. We're going to change up the notes on here and see if we could maybe tune down the let's see if we could tune down the citrus note on this that I don't like right now currently. But I love the honey and I love everything else. Everything about this is great except that citrus note. I don't like that citrus note too much on this Blanton'S. I'm starting not to like it, especially after I had this. Let's drink it some. That is nice. That is nice. That's nice. Okay, so no competition here. We can say the store pick is better. There's no competition. Okay, there's no competition. So this is what we're going to do. Right now, I'm going to do something different. To change this a little bit, I am not going to add water Initially, some of you might have thought, okay, some of you might have thought, just watching this, first impression, right? First impression, you might have thought that if I'm going to change any of the notes, I'll use a brand new water and change the notes. You can do that. You can do that. But I'm way beyond that. Or at this point, at this point, I don't think this water is going to really. It's not going to erase that note that I don't like right now on this bottle. To make this perfect to me, I might have to let this sit. Maybe drink it more and let it sit over time, maybe months, and then it might change just a little bit. Maybe I might not find that situation, but I'm going to say ahead of time, first impression on that one, that's the only thing I don't like about that bottle, and that's a single barrel. Remember, not all of your Blanton'S are going to have that, okay? So I just want to let you guys know, we just popped this open, right? Not all of your Blanton'S bottles are going to have. They're all going to be a little bit different. And that's the point of a lot of you. You guys buy these because they're single barrels. And the people that don't know that, well, now you know. Now you know why. Let me drink the rest of this. That's good, man. That's good. But I'm just not liking that little note. So we're going to erase that note. On that note, though, let's drink this up. Okay, on that note, we're going to change it up. And to change it up, you're going to see what I'm going to do. Okay? We're going to do something now. So here we go. Let me keep this over here. Let me get something to change this a little bit. So here we go. To change this a little bit, I'm going to put two rocks. I'm going to put two rocks in here. Now, I don't recommend you guys to do this unless there's something you don't like about your bottle. What you could also do is, if you don't like what you're seeing right now, you can add water. But I'm a different animal today. And for all of you, let's put some rocks in here. Two rocks. There you go, two rocks. For all of you, I recommend you guys, this is a show, right? This is a live stream. I recommend you guys do this first. Add a cap in your whiskey first. Don't do what I'm doing, but I'm doing it different because I'm a different animal today. So let's try to see if I can erase that. Let's see if I can erase that over here. Let's do this. Let's see if I can erase that. And here we go. For all of you. Oh, I love spinning that. Here we go. Let's pop this open and put it in there. Okay, here we go. First things first. Okay, first things first. We have the eyes already on there, right? Spin it around just a little bit. And that's it. You're good. Once you spin it one time, you're good to go. So for all of you, let's see if I erase a little bit of that note that I didn't like. I do tell you guys, do it at your whatever it is you want to do. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Oh, wow. It actually enhanced it. Yeah, it actually enhanced it. I almost right now. That's not good. That's not good. It enhanced it. It enhanced it a lot. Woo! It enhanced it too much. Vanilla on here, ripping. Vanilla ripping. Over here, not only vanilla, that citrus note that I had on this, ripping. Honey is tuned down on here. I want more honey. I want more honey on my bottle. Super tuned down. The rye note that I might find, it's gone. It's gone. All I'm tasting right now is vanilla. Vanilla, yes. I'm tasting vanilla, a light amount of honey that keeps this playful, and there's little citrus note that I don't like. Here we go. Let's drink some. Okay, you know what? I'm not drinking this bottle anymore. I'm gonna let this sit. I'm gonna let this sit in my cabinet for maybe a couple weeks. I'm gonna let this sit in my cabinet for a couple weeks. And so far, I'm just gonna say this. Every experience on every bottle is different. I want to tell you guys this ahead of time. Every bottle that you buy is a little bit different. That's why I think everybody should always buy one of these because you have a different experience every time. I'm going to tell you ahead of time, these are single barrels. So again, you can see what it says, boom, boom. You can see what it says, boom, 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 right? And you see over here it says the original single barrel bourbon whiskey. Now, the reason why this is original single barrel is because initially, okay, Mr. Blanton'S, I believe his name was Colonel Blanton'S. What he did was he literally got basically orphan barrels, right? Barrels that nobody was going to use. He picked out barrels that nobody's going to use, and he ended up finding out that they were really good. And what ended up happening was those were the barrels that he used, and he called them himself a single barrel. He called them single barrels because each one of them were different. Each one of them had more honey, less honey, different amount of vanilla, more honey, a little bit more brown sugar. No, wait, a little bit more caramel. You can taste some more oak. So he called them single barrels. So that's why they're called the original single barrels. You see that? And I'm not a historian, man. Come on. Not a historian out here. But I just want to let you guys know he initially did that. That's what he did. He ended up doing that. And for all of you, this is where we get these beautiful, beautiful bourbons. And this is literally why now we have many people out here trying to get these. Because they're strictly coming from one barrel. And just the fun of buying a barrel, just the fun of buying this bottle, knowing in fact that it just came from one barrel, nobody else can buy the barrel. It's just such a great feeling. It's a great feeling. There's only a total of maybe, it says over here, from barrel number 117, Rick House number 67. It tells you over here from Warehouse H. Right, it tells you warehouse age, and it tells you filtered bottle at 93 proof. Tells you the dates. See the date? It's written down. Tells you the date, and it's cool, man. It's history. It's history. History, yeah, history. That's what it is. It's history. But I can say, I don't like this one. I'm gonna say it ahead of time. I don't like this initial bottle that I had bought a long time ago, and I'm just gonna say it like that. Will it change over time? Yes. I think it's going to change over time, and it's a good thing. For some of you that don't know, it's a very good thing. And now that we're talking about that, I just want to put these aside. Let's put these aside over here. I can put this one. Let me put this one back. Okay, now that we have that, I wanted to drink this one, okay? And also, I did want to drink these two. I wanted to drink both of these. There's just so many whiskeys I wanted to drink. Maybe I just start with this one. Maybe I start with these. I don't know. Maybe I'll start with these. I don't know. Maybe I'll start with these. Now, for all of you watching, this is a stream that is meant to aim for the newbies. This is a stream that's meant to aim for the people that are watching around the world that just tuned in, first time tuning on to YouTube, first time tuning on YouTube. This is for you guys. This is a stream for you guys. I'm very much of a, how can I say, I'm very much into this. It's a hobby of mine. And you guys know the Whiskey Reaper's all about this, right? He's all about drinking whiskeys every day. I drink whiskey every day, and I tune it down. I don't really, I don't overdo it. So some of these bottles are from, you see this? This is from this year. I mean, let's just say that. I just want, I like this one. I like this one. You can tell it's a little bit lower, but the point of the matter is, this one is from, I think, a couple years. I don't remember, last year or something. I don't even remember. But the point of the matter is, these have batches, and just like these have batches, just like the Blanton'S bottle, the Blanton'S bottle really doesn't have a batch. All it is the year, right? You're basically buying the year, which is 2021, right? And all you're buying is the barrel, which is a single barrel, right? So again, I just want to let you guys know there's a difference. That's going to be a little bit different. One barrel. These go by batches, right? So, again, I just want to let you know the batch, always going to be the proofing on these. And for all of you, they go always, the batch is always going to be the proofing on here. And for a lot of the whiskey enthusiasts out there, what they do is they write them down, they write down the notes and all that. At the end of the day, if you're new at this, you shouldn't care about all the notes. What you should care about is if you actually like it, how it is, because these are a little bit high proof, okay? These are a little bit high proof for a lot of beginners, 131.1 proof. And then this one's clocking in at 132.2 proof. But the point of the matter is, we're going to talk about this now. I'm going to put this up against the Blanton'S bottle, right? I'm going to take this out of the way. I'm going to put this one up against a Blanton'S bottle. And if you think it's going to be the regular Blanton'S, you're out of your mind, not the regular Blanton'S. We're going to take this one out of the way. So let's take this one, let's put it right over here on the side. By the way, I still have to drink this. Let's drink this. I'm not a fan of this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not a fan of that right now. I'm not a fan of that right now. I'm not gonna throw this away though. But we're gonna be doing a little verses. We're gonna do a little verses, right? So let's do the little verses. So you guys can see the difference. Okay, leather bag. Okay, leather bag. That's what it is, leather bag. And this one, regular one. We're gonna put let's put the bag back on this. Feel like it's naked. And there we go. Two different ones, but they're like brothers and sisters, right? Big brother, big sister. That's basically how it is, right? Cool. Anyways, let's put this one aside. Put that one aside. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put these up against each other. I don't think anybody on YouTube has ever done this, but I have no idea. I don't watch anybody's reviews, but I'm pretty sure nobody's done this. So we're going to do this now. Let's clean out both of them. Which one I'm going to put the highest proof? The highest proof is this one. Heinz proof. I'm going to use this for the Heinz proof. Okay, so for all of you, Heinz proof is going to be that one. We're going to use that one for the Heinz proof. And I should put another light out here, but I don't think I have space for another light. Oh, wait, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Maybe I... No, I think this is good enough. It's good enough. Put this over here. Are we good? Are we straight? Let me see. Are we straight? Let me see. Okay, we straight here. Okay. So we're going to put both of these up against each other. Let's fill up these with water. Let's fill up these with water. And let's put the camera a little bit lower. Let's put the camera a little bit lower. There you go. Boom. Okay, here we go. We're gonna drink this up. Let's clean this up. Let's clean this up. That's good. Clean it up. And now we're gonna clean up the other one. Let's clean up this other one here. Let's clean it up. Here we go. Cheers, 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 all of you. Okay, here we go. Now it's time for me to start pouring. Let's pour a little bit of each. Okay, here we go, baby. Here we go. Okay, so for all of you, I don't think everybody on YouTube's done this. That's good, that's good. I don't watch reviews. The point of the matter is, we just came out of popping a brand new Blanton'S bottle, right? You guys already know when it comes to Blanton'S, they're all different, a little bit different. Just a tad bit different than single barrels, and I do love the fact that it's almost like a roulette. It's a roulette. Every year is a little bit different. Every barrel is a little bit different. But with this, yes, with this is straight from the barrel. This is straight from the barrel, right? So this is really, really high proof. You saw the proofing on this one. Really, really high proof. And not only we have high proof on this one, we also have high proof on this rye. This one is 132.2 proof. And this is one of the newest ones. You see, it has no junior. These used to be called Stagg Junior. Now they erased the name, but it's still gone up in price. These are going up in price over time. Now, when it comes to investment, if you guys want to invest in a regular Blanton'S bottle, it's not a good investment, okay? Just pop those open. If you want to invest in something, you can invest in these. These eventually will go up in price. Eventually, they will go up in price. Inflation is just what it is. That's what it is. Cars, houses, luxury watches, everything, even whiskeys. Also, with this one, these also go up in price, but I'm not a tater, and what a tater is somebody that collects and doesn't drink. I'm not a tater. We're out here to make a good show and a good stream, right? So, for all of you, let's see which one's a little bit better. I don't remember the last time I had this one. And this one, we had this one the other day. I think it was the other day. And I do know, in fact, just off the rip, this just reminds me of Texas. That almost had like a raisin plum note on here. It reminds me of Texas. That's strong. It's just so rich and so nice. And last time, I don't remember the last time I had this one. I don't even know if this one's the one that I like or this one. I think it was the other one. I don't know. I have so many. Point of matter is, this is a junior. Oh, by the way, this is junior. See it? Stagg Junior. If you find any of these that say junior on it, I do recommend you to get one of these. This is the old school bottle. The new modern ones are now starting to be without the junior. You see it? And if you don't see it, it's by the G. It's by the G. Let me just show you. It's by the G. There you go. Okay, cool. You guys saw it. Anyways, the point of the matter is, let me start doing this one here. And I'm not going to even nose these. I'm not going to nose it. There's no point in me nosing these. It's pointless. People don't nose everything. I already know how it smells like. Which one should I do first? I'm going to ask the first lady in the chat room. The first lady in the chat room that tells me which one I have. Okay, first lady that tells me in the chat room, do I have the left one, the right one or the left one, center right? Which one? Which one do I have? I'm going to ask the ladies in the chat room, which one do I have? Which one do I have first? Which one do I drink first? Let me know, ladies. I'm going to ask the ladies in the chat room, and for all of you, don't forget to comment in the chat room. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to comment in the chat room. Also, don't forget to hit that like button in the chat room. Don't forget to subscribe. So, ladies, any lady out here, the first lady to tell me which one I have, I'll have it, okay? So, here we go. Stagg. Everybody says Stagg. Okay, good. Stagg. Okay, I'm going to have Stagg. This is the first one I'm going to have. Who was it that said it? Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. One of our ranchers. Okay, so here we go. Stagg. Let's try this out for all of you watching. Here we go for all of you watching. Let's try this out. Let's try this out, baby. Let's try this out. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. A strong amount, almost like a cinnamon. Super dark cherry on here. Super dark cherry. Cinnamon up the yin. Molasses tasting. Oh, a good amount of molasses on here. I also find a tad bit of leather. There's something that, if there's anything out here that you're not going to like on this one, it'd probably be the leather. There's a lot of you that are new into whiskeys. There's two things that a lot of people that are new into whiskey are not going to like. Okay, when it comes to high proof, you're not going to like leather note. Leather note you're not going to like. Also, when it comes to whiskey, there's people that do not like rye. It's a high amount of rye sometimes in certain whiskeys. There's novices. Some of novices out here don't even like a lot of rye in some of their bourbon. They would just want it rich and sweet. There's also newbies that don't like that. But this over here is very, very, very strong. Very good. I love this a lot. Maybe that's why it's like, look at this, like halfway already. Mind you, I only opened this one this year. I have so many of these bottles, but look at this one. I haven't even finished this one, all right? And it's a junior. You have almost like a Dr. Pepper. It's what it reminds me of. It's like a Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper cherry. If you guys ever had that, it reminds me of Dr. Pepper cherry a lot. Let me try this again. Here we go, one more time. Oh man, it's so good. When you drink this, also, I'm gonna say this: you can chew it. You can chew it if it's thick. This one's a little bit thick. I'm chewing it a little bit, and I can taste a little bit more of those notes. Oak note is very in the back. I don't find that oak note as much as that dark fruit that I'm getting on here. Good amount of dark fruit. Cinnamon, nice cinnamon. Molasses note on here, very nice. Nice molasses, a little bit of molasses on here, making it a little bit richer. And also, if I can say one thing that's just making my mouth water, what's making my mouth water right now is that beautiful fruit note on here. It's a super, super dark, almost ripe cherry. Almost ripe cherry that's making my mouth water. And I'm getting the bite at the end. The bite at the end, I'm getting the oak note at the end. Long finish, super long finish. Can I drink this for the rest of the night? I could drink this for, look at how dark this is. I could drink this for the rest of the night. But I'm not an alcoholic, so I do know that I'm never going to be able to find. I think I have another one of these. It's hard to find these, so I have to appreciate each one that I open up. And for all of you, you have to understand, you have to do the same thing. Please, 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 when you open this, don't give this to friends. Friends won't appreciate this, my man. They just won't appreciate it. They won't. Is what you got to give them. If you have any friends that are not into whiskeys, give them this one. They'll appreciate this one a lot. You really, I'm going to say this is one of my favorite whiskeys out there, but it's a little bit cheaper and a little bit easier to find than this one, right? Easier to find this one. Okay, so now that I have that one, I love it. Fantastic. Strong notes on here. Finish is still there. I need to drink some water because I still have the notes on this whiskey lingering around my tongue and around my lips. I really like this a lot. I'm loving this a lot. One of my favorite whiskeys of all time. But here we go. Let's drink this up. And again, I just want to say this coming in batches, so each one of these are going to be a little bit different. If you find one that you like, buy a backup. Buy a backup, okay? That's my recommendation. If you have to spend $120, spend it. $150, spend it. I don't tell you to buy this for $200. Don't buy this for $200. The max I can tell you guys is spend this on maybe $140, $150. $100 is good. MSRP on this one, and you're looking at about under $100, okay? Under $100. Under $100. Okay, so here we go. Let's try this one out for all of you. I don't need to nose this one out. I know how a nose is out. It's amazing. Let me drink this up. Ah. Oh. Man. That is insane. Rich, rich, rich amount of caramel. There's so much caramel in here that I can say that I kind of feel like I just came out of a caramel factory. A large amount of caramel, a little bit of raisin, on here, a tad bit of raisin. Wow, man. This is so much better than when I first had it. That's really, really good. Really, really good. What the heck? What the heck is going on? Really, it's so good that I have to go back to this. My breath smells like caramel. That's how insane this is. My breath smells like caramel. I can smell it through my nose. It's so rich that I'm getting some phlegm. It's so rich that I'm getting some phlegm on this. What the heck? And again, no water added to this. Why am I adding no water to this? Because these are perfect. Right now, as they're perfect. There's nothing I want. I don't want this to change. I don't want this to change. Right now, these two are really perfect. But there's a little bit of a difference on here, right? Obviously, you already saw the difference. You have the dark fruit on here. On this one, you don't have a dark fruit. You have almost like a raisin note. And if I can tell you officially, if you guys like Texas whiskey, this is almost has that richness of Texas whiskey. If you haven't had Texas whiskey, now you know what it tastes like. Texas whiskey is rich, strong, and almost has like a plum raisin. No, most of the Texas whiskeys, and the only Texas whiskeys that I back up, there's two, okay, Iron Root and Garrison Brothers. The rest can, they can fly kite till they make a good whiskey that I can say it's really insane. Still Austin just released their cigar blend. If I get it, if I drink it, I'll praise them. But as of now, Still Austin hasn't made something that would make me say, wow, insane. But their cigar blend is a new blend. Once I get it, I'm going to show you guys, and then we can praise Still Austin. I'll praise Still Austin then. But again, there's only two. There's only two: Iron Root and Garrison Brothers from Texas. But these are not Texas, right? These are Kentucky. But I just want to make sure you guys know. And if you're into the hobby, enjoy the hobby. Start learning the distilleries. Start learning the flavors. Start learning the oak notes on all of these, because this is a Buffalo Trace. Buffalo Trace has a distinct oak note compared to Maker's Mark, right? Maker's Mark has a distinct oak note also. And also, oh, I have another one. You got Jim Beam, right? Jim Beam, Basil Hayden. This is the best Basil Hayden you could buy, right? The 10-year. The 10-year. This has a distinct oak note on here, right? And you also get like a little bit of rich peanuts. Sometimes there's sweet peanuts, roasted peanuts, and sometimes they're really nice vanilla forward peanuts. Point of the matter is, every distillery has a distinct oak note. And the one distillery that obviously everybody loves is Buffalo Trace. This is the distillery that everybody likes, Buffalo Trace. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just do this. I'm gonna do this because we're doing a live stream, right? So for all of you, I'm gonna do this ahead of time. Okay? I'm gonna put a little bit of water. Let's put a little bit of water in here. It's a good cheap company. Wesley Farms. Get yourself some of this. It's really cheap. Get yourself some of this purified water. Always, when you're doing a blind or you're doing a test, always use purified water. Okay, please use purified water. Okay, use purified water. Okay, so I'm looking forward to this. I don't remember if I even put last time I had this one. I don't even remember if I put water on this one. I should put more here, right? Yes, I should. Let's put more here. Beauty. Okay, beauty. Mix it up, good. By the way, I just want to let you guys know there's a disadvantage. There's a disadvantage on here. Some of you don't know the disadvantage, but I'll tell you. I talked about this last week on the stream. There's a little bit of a disadvantage on the stream right now that you don't notice because you probably don't have an idea what the hell I'm talking about. But here's a disadvantage, okay? I'm going to tell you the disadvantage over here. Okay, so you see these two whiskeys. What's the disadvantage on here? If somebody figures out what it is, yeah, I'm going to give you a praise on the stream. I'm going to ask my chat room. What's the disadvantage on here on this stream currently right now? What is the disadvantage on here? There's one thing that's different and one thing that's off. What is it? What is it that's off? I want to know, chat room, if you can figure that out. I'll give you a praise. there's one thing that's off. One thing that's off. I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna give you a hint. It's not the bottles. It's not the bottles. There's one thing that's off on here. I don't want to give you that hint, okay? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm gonna give you guys a couple seconds. Maybe you guys figure it out. And I give you a praise for all of you watching, for all of you watching. Okay? For all of you watching. Joe Waters, there you go, Joe Waters. Joe Waters says one of the disadvantages out here is the glassware. If you guys don't know, I've been talking about this a long time. We cook a lot of food. If I cook fast food like Chinese noodles, somebody says the proofing. The proofing isn't it? Shout out to Richie Z. Richie Z is a wrench in one of the bigger channels, a lot of the bigger channels out here. The disadvantage is not actually the proofing. The disadvantage and the handicap out here is actually the glassware. And some of you don't believe it unless you do it. You have to do it. I've done it over the span of years and years and years. And I know, in fact, that it's the glassware. Now, again, I'm going to say this. Stagg, I'm using a beautiful glass, right? It's heavy, and it's open, right? Now, since it's open, more of the aroma is not going to be concentrated compared to this, right? This one's a little bit more concentrated over here. When you take a sip, it's going to feel a little bit different. And for all of you, if you want to take a test, I went to university, right? I went to university, and in the university, there's a psychological thing. Yes, when it comes to eating and using your taste buds. If you're eating, I'm gonna give you a real example. I'm gonna give you, and you could do this at home. Next time you order Chinese food, okay? Here we go. Next time, there you go. I'm gonna say it. Next time you order Chinese food, you know all of us Americans, we eat Chinese food. We all type of foods out here, right? Next time you order Chinese food, the noodles, next time you eat the noodles, right, or whatever it is you eat, I recommend you try doing the noodles or the fried rice, okay? Use 2 different utensils, okay? So I have two different glasswares, right? I have this one, heavy, wide open, right? And I have this one over here, which is fantastic one of our buddies over there on Instagram, fantastic. Anyways, the point of the matter is, when you eat Chinese food next time, have a plastic fork to eat your fried rice or your lo mein, right? And on the left side, have your silver, right? Silver utensil to eat your lo mein or your noodles or your rice. Do that. When you finish doing that, tell yourself, why the hell? Tell yourself, why the hell does one taste better? And at the end of the day, that's just what it is. When it comes to our taste, our visual, when we're looking at it, it's a psychological thing, okay? So we have a little disadvantage on here. I'm not going to tell you the disadvantage because if you guys been watching these streams, you know what the disadvantage is on the stream. You know what I like. You know how I like to drink it. You know how I like to drink some of my whiskey. So for all of you watching, here we go. Let's start off by doing this one. Is the Blanton'S, right? Let's go back to this one. Wow. A little bit of water still enhance it a lot more. I'm getting a little bit more, I'm getting pepper. I never got pepper before. I'm getting a huge amount of almost like white pepper on my tongue. I'm still getting that. Still getting that richness on here. I'm also still getting almost like a little raisin note, but the raisin note is very tuned down on here. Caramel is insane. It's insane. Personally, me, just saying this off the bat, I actually I do say I might actually like this with a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water. It is insane. It is very beautiful. Very, very, very rich. Caramels are just flowing through. But the one note that's just standing out, on here, it's like white pepper just standing out, just popping through my mouth. One little bit of white pepper. Raisin notes too now. Oak note is very nice on here. It's very rich, but it's too non. It's tamed up a little bit. It's like a tiger. It's like a tiger that you just tamed up, a little bit tamed up. All you had to do was put a little bit of water, okay? That's all you had to do. But is it better than this one? That's the thing. Is it better than this one? We tamed this down a little bit, right? We put a little bit of water on here. Is it better than this one? Now, both of these, the prices on both of these. Let me tell you the prices of both of these. Okay, MSRP already told you under $100. I recommend you to, the tops you should pay for this, 140, 150. Okay, if your city doesn't have this, you can't get this. It's been years. You can't find this, and you find it for $200. Just buy it for $200. Enjoy yourself. Don't drink it often. Enjoy yourself. Like, there's just two Benjamins, two pieces of paper. That's what it is. That would be the tops that I would tell you to pay for this one. MSRP is under $100 again. I'm going to say it again. Under $100. New MSRP price for this one in all the states are going to go up. So we're probably looking at on this one, baby, $89.99 on the new MSRP price for this one. This one over here, a little bit different. MSRP price for this one is about $200. $200 MSRP price. So secondary, which is secondary, like mom and pop shops might have this for $350. You might find this one for $400. Does that mean it's amazing? There's the thing. If you're paying $400 for this, you want a hell of an experience, right? I don't think this is worth $400. And I don't think you should pay $350 for this. I'm going to say this off the bat. If this was gold, which I have the gold inside, if it was gold, the tops that I would pay for gold, which is not this one, the tops that I would pay for gold would be $250. And that's a gold ball, but this is a barrel proof, right? So, tops you should pay for this. $220 is good. $220 is good for this one. If you had to pay $240, just pay the $240. But I wouldn't. I honestly would just tell you guys ahead of time. Many of you should skip this one and get the gold. If you don't like tobacco notes and leather notes, don't get the gold. You just stick to this one. And if you can't get this one, just get the Garrison Brothers, Texas Whiskey Garrison Brothers. Or you get the Bomberay, Texas whiskey. Those are two whiskeys that are fantastic, and they're really, really good. If you can't find this one, obviously, this is Texas. This is Kentucky, and the ones I'm telling you about are Texas. I'm not going to bring them out. You guys don't have it. I don't want to bring it out. I'm going to just, one more sip. That's good. That's good. That's good. But wait a minute. Let's put this son of a gun right here before we drink this other one. Okay, so what changes the price on these? You're paying under $100 for this one, right? You're paying almost $200 for this one. What makes this one better and what makes this less? First off, if you're a newbie, I wouldn't recommend you to buy this one. If you're a newbie, don't buy this one. This is the barrel proof one. You're not going to appreciate this. Don't buy this one. Save your money. You could buy three of these three. You could buy three of these, okay? If you find them for $70, you can buy three of these. The point of the matter is, if you're a newbie, you want to get the regular Blanton'S, which the regular Blanton'S, you already know, comes in a box, yes. Regular Blanton'S, get that. I don't recommend you to buy this if you're a newbie. If you're a newbie, don't buy this. You're not going to appreciate it. You're going to say, what the hell did I buy? Why did I spend my money? I can't believe this dude just told me to buy this. I bought it, and now I'm wasting my money. I think you're going to go back to this bottle in a couple months, 8 months. You're going to say, wow, it's insane. It's amazing. But initially, when you buy this one, you're just not going to like it, right? Not going to like it. Get this one if you're a newbie. Single barrel, each one of them is going to be a little bit different. Anyways, let's put this back. Let's put this over here. Okay, so here we go. We're going to drink this. We're going to drink this now. I'm looking forward to this, as a matter of fact. I don't think I've ever put these up against each other. So here we go. Let's try out the Stagg. Let's try out the Stagg. Here we go for all of you. This is the Stagg. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's try us out. Oh. Oh. Wow. This one's good. With a little bit of water, this one's really, really nice. I prefer it, I think. I like it both ways. With water and no water. I like it with water and no water. I really like it with water and no water. Be honest with all of you. I like it both ways. The fruit note on here isn't enhanced as much now that I added water. Okay, now that I added water, not as enhanced. But I do have almost like a good amount of spice. A little bit of spice is just tuning in. The fruit note and the caramel are a little bit too down. I want the caramel to be enhanced, but if you add water, it's gonna get reduced a little bit. Just to let you guys know, reduce a lot actually. Matter of fact, how much is it gonna reduce? Almost like 50%. 50%. The finish is very light now that I added water. Very light now that I added water. If you're a newbie and you add water, I think you're gonna appreciate it more like this. I personally like it more without water. My personal opinion. No water on here. That's my personal opinion. Because I get a full effect of the finish, and the finish is actually longer without water. Let's try this out with water. Oh man, the fruit note on here is ridiculous. I'm getting more cinnamon every time I have a little bite on here. I almost get oddly. I get a little bit oddly. Now I'm starting to get a little bit of chocolate. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate now. Now that I added water, I'm getting a little bit of chocolate. I'm getting a little bit of chocolate, like a dark chocolate. Not even a milk chocolate. I'm getting a dark chocolate now. The oak note on here is very tuned down now that I put the water on here. But the crazy part is that initially I didn't put water, right? I didn't get the chocolate note. But now that I put water, I'm getting the chocolate note. And not only am I getting a chocolate note, I'm getting cinnamon, a little bit of dark chocolate. The dark cherries are just flowing through, but it's not flowing through as much as it was before. And on the finish, just smelling my breath. Oh, just smelling my breath. This is really good. This is really good. Now, I'm going to do something for all of you. Since we're doing a stream for the newbies, right? The people that are watching. I don't usually do this, but I want to do this on the stream, okay? Usually I do this on a special occasion, but I want to make sure that people that are rewatching this one, you know what you're watching. So let me do this. I'm going to do this just for the newbies. Just for the newbies. If I can save somebody money, that's all that matters to me, okay? Let's do this. So here we go. I'm going to do this right now in front of you guys. I might as well, okay? I'm going to do this. I need to finish this bottle eventually. I only take this out on special occasions, but this is a special occasion. I only take this one out on special occasions, just so you guys know. And the reason why I'm taking this out is because yesterday we made about $400 thanks to Edgar Romeo, Who Dat, Joe Waters, everybody, Alan Gordon, everybody. Yesterday we made about $400 on the stream. Saturdays, I know Saturdays is pretty brutal for for me and for everybody. But I just want to make sure that you guys know this is the granddaddy of the granddaddies, right? George C. Stagg, granddaddy of this. This is basically that's the father of this, right? This is a smaller version. We're gonna drink this up now, and I just want to, for the people that are gonna rewatch this next week, if you're watching at work, I want to give you a good stream. I want to save you some money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour this up in my glass. Okay, here we go. I know that we're streaming on Christmas. We're streaming every day. I know today it's for all the newbies and for all the people watching. We drank this one so far, right? We drank the other one. We might as well take this one out, right? I want to finish this up eventually. So let's pour this. Let's pour this George C. Stagg, one of my favorite bottles in the world. Let's pour this up. Let's pour this up. Okay, here we go. Before we drink this, let's just move some stuff. Let's move some stuff. Before we drink this, let's move some stuff. This is the highlight. This is the highlight right now. George C. Stagg is the highlight right now. Yes. So for all of you, here we go. Hope you guys enjoy this. Learn a little bit of something. Price of this. I think you guys might know. Okay. MSRP should be about $200. This one I paid about $500. I paid $500 for this one. But MSRP is about $200. I have backup, obviously. So I want to kind of finish this bottle. I'll head back up. I want to finish this bottle. I do know there's a lot of people out there that buy this and they don't pop it open, right? They buy this and they don't pop it open. You gotta pop it open, my friend. You only live one life. It's like buying Bugatti. It's like buying a Bugatti and not driving the Bugatti. You gotta drive the Bugatti, you know? You gotta, if you have a mansion, you gotta, you know, you gotta film that porn scene in that mansion. You know what I mean? If you have like a tennis court, you gotta invite Rafael Nadal. You know what I mean? If you have a basketball court in your mansion, you gotta tell Shaq to come over. You know what I mean? If you got $1 million, you gotta buy a Ferrari. That's just what it is. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean? Gentlemen, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just gotta do it. Point of matter is, ladies and gentlemen, this is my favorite. One of my favorites, okay? So here we go. Let's drink this up. And we're going to go back to these two. We're going to go back to these other two. Okay, we're going to drink this up. Let's go back to these two. Let's drink this up. George C. Stagg. It's like candy. Candy. Wow, man. This is like candy. Candy goodness. It's a cherry bomb. It's a cherry bomb and an oak bomb. Cherry bomb and an oak bomb. A lot of It's a cherry bomb, a lot of cherry. If you smell it right now, I'm going to say right now, a lot of cherry on here. Beautiful, beautiful mouth. Not only has it a beautiful mouth, I'm going to say it has everything. It has caramel on here. The only thing it doesn't have, only thing that I'm not tasting, obviously, vanilla. It's so overdone with those caramels and those molasses notes. The richness on here is a cherry bomb all the way. Cherry bomb all the way. A little bit of spice, but not the spice that you might think is going to affect your whiskey. This is perfect. This is a perfect whiskey. This is 10 out of 10, 20 out of 20. If anybody was to say, what is this? 1 to 10, this is a 40. This is a 40. 1 to 10, what is this? This is a 40. Outstanding. Only issue, if you're a rookie. Only issue, if you're a rookie, this is the only issue. You see the proofing? Yes, you see the proofing, right? Boom. Right? Only issue, if you're a rookie, that right there, that proofing, you think it's gonna be 129 proof, but it tastes like it's 150 proof. It tastes like it's gas. It tastes like it's gas. And at the end of the day, you don't want to sip this too hard. If you sip this too hard, you're going to end up in bed sleeping till tomorrow. Don't drink this too hard. Remember, these are whiskeys that enthusiasts enjoy. These are the whiskeys that people that hobbyists enjoy. And at the end of the day, is this one better than all of them? Of course it's better than all of them. This is the masterpiece of the masterpiece. This is like the Bowser of Mario. This is like the Tiger Woods of golf. This is like the Tom Brady of the NFL. This is like the Michael Jordan of the NBA. You all notice that I didn't say, you notice that I didn't say LeBron James, right? LeBron James, you notice that I didn't say that, right? This is like the Michael Jackson of the music industry. This is literally the real deal. This is what you need to get. But price-wise, let's just talk about prices. If you're a person that want to know about prices, what's the max you should pay for this one? I paid $500 for this one, right? You guys know that. No way you will be able to find this at the time. Max you should pay for this one, if you find it, I can say from $200 to $500. That's what it is. $200 or $500. Don't pay $1,000. It's not worth it. $1,000 for that bottle is not worth it. Okay, there's no like. I'm just gonna say, there's no world that we're living in right now that this bottle is worth $1,000. There's just no world. There's no reality. There's no second dimension, third dimension, fourth dimension, fifth. No. There's not a parallel universe. No. Ain't no way. This one over here, max 500. I didn't even put a dollar more than 500. 500. $200 or $500. That is the max you should pay for that one. Again, what's the max you should pay? $70 to $200 for this one, right? You already heard it? And on this one, you guys already know the Blanton'S. Blanton'S price-wise, what is it? $200 to $300. That's it. But I don't recommend you to even pay $300. $250 is the max. $250 is the max, okay? $250 is the max. A lot of you not going to appreciate that one. A lot of you not. By the way, I want to say, we got a lot of people watching. Hit the like button if you haven't. Subscribe. Subscribe in the corner if you haven't. If this is interesting to you, if you're a bookworm, if you like big booty, if you like big titties, if you like the earth, if you know that the earth is round, not flat, if you like Donald Trump, if you like whiskey, if you like cooking, if you like golf, if you like football, if you like NFL, if you like women, if you are a masculine man, if you're a woman, a lady woman, if you're a whiskey chick, if you're a whiskey chick, what else can I say? If you like fireworks and New Year's, there you go, hit that like button. What else can I say? If you like golf carts, hitting other golf carts, hit that like button. If you like fragrances, if you like, there you go, we're losing so many people. Right when I said big booty, big titties, everybody that had a wife just exited. Holy Lord. If you like luxury watches, yes, if you like luxury watches, hit the like button. We lost so many people right now. I just said, point of matter is, that's what it is. Okay, so we're gonna put this together right here. Okay, let's drink this up. Let's see what this is. Let me say this. This compared to this, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. But this one over here, you could tell. You could tell that this was a little bit. You could tell off the bat it's younger. You can tell it's not. It's younger. It's a little bit more sharp, right? It's a little bit more sharp. It's not as rounded. It's not as rounded as a Georgia Stagg, and also not only is it not as rounded, it's almost like, man, this could have been so much better. After you drink this one, after you drink it, you're like, it could have been so much better. But what's the point of being better? If it's better, then nobody will buy. If it's better, then nobody's going to buy this, Rob. If it's better, nobody's going to buy this. Nobody's going to buy a George C. Stagg. Everybody will end up just buying this one, right? I mean, if it's better, then what's the point of buying this one? You get what I mean? Man, that's good. I don't need to put water in this. It's so perfect. I don't need to put water in this at all. It's so perfect. But what I do need to do is I need to clear my palate. Let me clear my palate real quick. You don't put water on this one. You never put water on this. Okay? That's like, if you put water on this, that's like hopping on an elephant. You don't hop on a goddamn elephant. You hop on a horse. Okay? You hop on a horse. It's like having a lion as a pet. You don't have a lion. You got fish. Get yourself some fish, lion fish for a pet, right? Right? Yes, right? It's like telling Mike Tyson. Hey, you want to fight? No, don't tell Mike Tyson to fight, right? Have some common sense, people. Don't put water. Don't put water in this. This is perfect as it is. This is perfect as it is, okay? Don't put water in this. There's certain things you just don't do. Okay? I'm gonna get real cringy. On your first date, you don't tell your date, hey, I just want to let you know, don't take this offensive, right? I know you just ordered some filet mignon, and you ordered like lobster. I know it's gonna cost like $100. That's cool. I just want to know, you got your period? You don't do that, man. You don't do that, man. Just take it on the chin. That's it. Take it on the chin. You just have to pay for the filet mignon and the lobster. Now you're never gonna go out with her again, right? She just picked the most expensive thing on the menu because you probably can't afford it. You don't ask your date, you don't ask your first date. You don't ask your first date. You got your period? You don't do that, my man. You don't do that. And if you don't do that, you don't put water in this. Okay? If you don't do that, you don't put water in this. I'm gonna tell you right now. You don't put water in this. Okay? Hope all of you are clear with that one. You all clear with that? Good. You're all clear with that. Good. Okay. So, now that I did those two, now that I did this too, we're going to drink those. Let me go back to this one. Let's go back to the Blanton'S. If a newbie was to drink this one, we're going to appreciate. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. Look at the. You see how the glass is getting. That's how you know it's rich. You see how rich it is. The oils The thickness is sticking to the glass. Usually that happens with high-end wine that's really, really aged for a long time. High-end wine, it sticks. It sticks and it goes like that slowly. If it's young whiskey, or if it's young wine, it drips and it goes fast. But this one stays on. Man, it's good. I don't think I don't think there's a YouTuber on YouTube that's ever done this. I just did it off the whim. That's why people watch me. And people watch me. Rupert Cool. You know what time it is? We're number one. People watch me because they love the fact that I'm real. People watch me. They love the fact that I'm crazy. I'm an animal. I'm a dominant man. I'm a dude that loves whiskey, right? I'm the Whiskey Reaper, yes? I'm the Whiskey Reaper. Everybody calls me the Reaper in the chat room. But everybody loves these chat rooms and this channel and this live stream because I don't have to read off a wall. I don't have to read off anything. I don't have to write notes. I'm you guys telling you guys what I would avoid. Unlike other reviewers online, sometimes I don't even damn care about the nose. I only care about how it tastes like. That's what it is. I tell you guys if it's good with water or not. That's just what it is. There's a lot of people on YouTube. They're not going to tell you to put eyes at water. They're not going to even try it. There's people on YouTube. They're not going to even put eyes because they're embarrassed. There's nothing to be embarrassed about, my man. When you get older, you're going to have to use Pampers. It's okay. It's okay. When you get older, you're going to probably have to, do some things that you normally don't. It's okay. We're all human. Appreciate the things that you have right now. Let me drink this up. This is Stagg. Let's drink the rest of this. I wish this bottle, honestly, I wish this bottle wasn't as wild as it is. This is a wild bottle. After having the father out here, after having the Stagg, the Georgia Stagg out here, it's making me appreciate this one more and more. How I wish this was more matured, more aged. Not only aged, tuned down. This is very in your face. This is like Warren Sapp right in your face, tackling your ass every time you walk out of the bathroom. This is very much in your face. This is like having the best linebacker in the NFL when you walk out of your house, just tackling you and saying, "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm all right." "You just fucking broke my back. Hell's wrong with you?" This one over here is like Vivaldi. This one's like Vivaldi musician. This is like Vivaldi musician. Everything's just so perfect. Every little note on here is just well made. Everything's just perfect. The violin is ringing. The back track is amazing. Everything on here is perfect. Now, these companies know how to market their stuff, right? They know how to do their things. And if this was better than this one, honestly, like I was saying earlier, nobody would buy this one. This is a perfect balanced bourbon whiskey. This is one of the best top 10 whiskeys that you guys know that it's in my top. This is in my top 5. My top 5, you guys already know, this is my top 5 whiskeys of all time. George C. Staggs, any George C. I don't care what George C. You can find a George C. Stagg in the corner. I'll buy it and I'll just say it's just one of my favorite. George C. Stagg has always been one of my favorites because it's just so balanced and it's perfect. Again, I did tell you that metaphor. What is that metaphor? Is it a metaphor that I said? Wait a minute. No, metaphor is no bueno. That's not a metaphor. What I had said was something else. You can tell that sometimes when I'm drinking these, man, these high proofs are killing me. These high proofs are getting to me. On the stream, I haven't got a super chat yet on the stream, and that's okay. I'm not asking for super chats on the stream. I want to do a good stream on a Saturday. I want nobody to send me a super chat. Please, no super chats on the stream. Please, please, please. No super chats. No rubies. No nothing on the stream. Please. I want to keep this super chat free. But for all of you, I'm going to drink this last. Right? I'm going to drink this last. We're going to drink this last. What whiskeys am I going to have for New Year's? Or what whiskeys am I... Are these? Is this a line I'm gonna have for? Is this a line I'm gonna have? Oh, I didn't want any. April, thank you so much, April. Here we go. Let's drink this up. April, sending you a flower. I see you, April. Oh man. Okay, so they're all good, all right. April, we get another high. April. I don't want nothing. Please, please, please. I don't want nothing on the stream today, on the stream Saturday. You guys are saying so many things. Now that I said, don't send anything, everybody's sending stuff. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. And for all of you that are sending something, thank you so much for sending a little something. The point of the matter is, the honest fact is, okay, there's a lot of people watching. They're going to be watching this live stream. This is a live stream, okay? This is not edited. Everything you see here is what it is. I want to make sure to tune in to you guys. You guys are me, right? You guys are me. You're all the Reapers. You're all the Reapers if you're tuning in or subscribe. We have a lot of Reapers out here, Reaper Queens and Reaper Kings. A lot of elites out here. We got a couple of elites. Joe Waters, I think he's an elite member. Elite Reaper out here, and get that membership if you haven't already. We actually have we got a super chat. I did ask for no super chat. We got a super chat over here. Joe Waters, he says, dragonflies have all them legs, yet can't actually walk. True story. Why am I telling you this? Why would I not? You know, the cool thing about dragonflies, now that I'm saying that, dragonflies are the only animal in this world that their wings go quicker than anything in the world. There's a study out there that dragonflies are one of the only animals out there that can maneuver the way they do, almost faster than drones. Shout out to New Jersey. Shout out to Ripper Crew. You know what time it is. We're number one. Shout out to New Jersey. But dragonflies have wings that literally can mimic better maneuvers than drones. Drones might be the future, but we know that UFOs, yes, UFOs are around the world. They're real. You guys don't think we're the only ones. They're real. They're underwater. Anyways, let's get off that topic. Let's go back to this because I'm going to lose my train of thought. I want to do something on here, right? So we're going to drink the rest of this, and there's going to be one more battle that I want to add on to this. Let's drink this. Oh. Molasses. Dark fruits. A piercing amount of wow. My Lord. Piercing amount of just, look at this. This is what we call perfect. Wow. You know what I can say what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, there's two, I think there's two Twizzlers out there. There's a cherry and the chocolate, right? This is like a cherry Twizzler. It's like a cherry Twizzler. It's stronger. Has more bite. And it's rich in caramel. Very rich in caramel. This is outstanding. One of the best whiskeys out here, Rob. Okay, so I'm gonna take us out of the way. Enough, enough, enough. Enough showing that bottle. I want to do something. I want to do something that I'm gonna actually use. What am I? I'm gonna use these two. So far, you guys saw what I thought of these. These are great bottles. Man, this is good. I'm not expecting super chats or anything on stream, okay? So for all of you that have sent a little bit of something, April and Joe Wallace, thank you for saying something on Saturday. I appreciate you so much. I'm not expecting any today. I wasn't expecting anything today, Saturday. But I want to do something. But before I do anything, I'm just gonna, let me do this. I'm gonna put this away. Okay, we have this. I want to do something on the stream. I don't think anybody's ever done this either. Why the hell am I doing everything that I haven't done on just one stream? Lord. Should I add another whiskey on here? Oh, I might just add another whiskey. I think I'm gonna have to do it because I got another super chat. Let me just add this one. Let me add this one because I kind of like that a lot. One of my favorite bourbon whiskeys out there, Cornelius Taylor. I just opened it yesterday. Over here, Jason Kane with $10 super chat. He says over here. He says over here. Jason Kane, thank you so much. You didn't have to. You didn't have to today. It's Saturday. Reaper, appreciate the info. Appreciate the info. I feel like I'm giving all the info here. I could have done a whole week full of this info. I could have done a whole week full of that. I'm doing a hot strip. Could have done a whole week full of this info. Man. Okay, here we go. Jason Kane. Thank you so much for the super chat, $10 super chat. Much appreciated, okay? Much appreciated. Also for anybody that has sent super chats. I don't want any super chats. Please. I don't want any super chats. I feel like I'm donating right now. Donating some information to the whiskey community. You guys know I'm a millionaire, right? Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Point of the matter is, super chats help out with the algorithm. So for all of you that do send out a little appreciation on the stream, I really appreciate you guys so much. Really do. Because it helps out so much. It really does. What the hell do I have here? Oh, I have the Stagg. Oh man, this Stagg. Oh shoot, this Stagg's good. The point of the matter is, for all of you that send super chats on stream, thank you so much. You guys are amazing, man. I really appreciate it on Saturday. The hardest day to stream is Saturday. We stream every day. We stream every day. You're probably wondering why I'm not cooking today. I'm not cooking today because I cooked so much yesterday. I have leftovers. There's no point. I'm being honest. There's no point. I gotta eat my leftovers. Oh, let's pop this open. These are some of my favorite bottles. Some of my favorite bottles out here. Let's clean this up. Some of my favorite bowls out here. Let's clean this up. By the way, XRP. For all of you, throw them XRPs in the chat room. XRP Monday is going to go skyrocketing. I'm going to tell you that because I was looking at charts today. XRP to the moon, baby. XRP Monday. 2 more days. XRP, they go. In the chat room, those emojis, XRP, cryptocurrency, to the moon, baby. Throw those XRP emojis in the chat room. There you go. Throw those tokens in the chat room. Yes. There you go. Throw those tokens in the chat room. XRP Monday. It's going to skyrocket. I was looking at my charts, and for all of you, there you go. There you go, Joe Waters, Farm Kitty. April, there you go. If you have a membership, you can throw those emojis in the chat room. There you go. Let's drink this up. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Okay, here we go. First thing is first. One of my favorite bottles out here. All right, let's do this. Whiskey. Whiskey's good for you. Has no sugar. Not only it doesn't have no sugar, it has antioxidants. Really good for you. If it has antioxidants, really good for you. And at the end of the day, remember, don't mix this up with a cocktail. If you mix it up with a cocktail, you're defeating the purpose. Let's put this one on here. And this is a new Blanton'S. It's a little bit cold. This is a new Blanton'S that we open up on the stream. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's get this naked. Okay, so which one am I going to like? Okay, let me just say this ahead of time. I don't like this one so far. We just popped this open today. This has a lot of citrus. That citrus needs to tone down. Okay? I'm going to say this ahead of time. We already had this one. So for all of you that are watching, just tuned in. I don't like the fact that this has that. It just blinds this one out because the honey's dies. Anyways, point of matter is you already know, right? Favorite part of this one is this has a lot of caramel, juicy caramel, fresh caramel, like the best caramel you could get in a bottle. The best caramel you could get in a bottle. That's what really has it. And this one, I don't even remember last time I had this one. I don't even remember. The heck I know. Okay, here we go. Let's start off with, I want to have this one. Let's start up with this one. This is really good. This is. This is ridiculous. The amount of caramel on here and the brown sugar on here is just beyond me. It's like I'm having a dessert. It's really, really good. It's like I'm having a dessert. It shouldn't feel like that when you're having a whiskey, that you're having a dessert, but it is. This is really, really good. We just popped this one, I think, a couple days ago. First time I drink this one, I'm just joking. I think this one's like my 10th bottle that I've had. I've had so many. The last bottle that we had, there you go. The last bottle we had, empty. I think we emptied that last week. One of my favorite out there. Top favorite. Top favorite. Am I going to add water on all of these? If I add water on all these, oh, I know this one's going to be bad. Okay, I'm going to skip this one. We had this one already on the stream. I'm going to skip this son of a gun. Let's go have this one. I'm going to have... Last time I had this one, I remember it was one of the goats out here. Let's have this. I'm having it in a fancy glass. Having it in a fancy glass. Let's see what it is. Oh. There's like a cherry note on here. It's very like... It has like a fruity note on here. It's very... It makes it sweet. Fruity note on here that makes it sweet. Oak note on here is very nice. I don't get caramel on here. No, almost very tuned in caramel. Rye spice is in your face, but it's not too in your face. Don't expect this to be like 120 proof. This one's clocking in at, I believe it was 99 or 100 proof. 94 proof. Remember, this one's a little bit low proof. This one has a good amount of rye, but it doesn't have an overwhelming amount of rye. What is rye? Some of you are probably asking, what's rye? What's rye? It's like a spice. It's like a spice, right? It's like a spice. Rye is a certain kind of a... It's like a wheat. It's like a wheat. It grows on the ground, and they put it on there. It's like a wheat. So... If I can explain to you what it is, think of this of. I wish I could explain to you what it reminds me of. It has a little taste to it. I used to pick out some flowers, and this was back in the days, and we're talking about the 90s. In the 90s, I used to pick up a flower. It was red, had a little bit of honey in it. I don't remember the name of I don't even know the name of the flower. I used to get the flower, right, and there was a little thing you'd take out. And in that flower, there was honey. I would suck it. It was a flower. I would suck it. It has that almost like that honey thin. It's like a thin honey. It's a thin honey. It's a nice, good amount of rye on here. And also it has, let me drink this again. It has a nice amount of honey. I personally think of that one. I'm going to say this off the whim. This one's better. This one's better than this. This one's better than this Blanton'S. Off the bat, I think it's better than Blanton'S. But again, I haven't drank it ever since I drank it at the beginning of the stream. This one's better, personally, now that I'm thinking about it, it's better than this one. We're going to see now. It's better than that one. That is definitely better than that one for sure. Over here, Joe Waters. He's been a member for 4 months. 4 months. We've only had memberships for 4 months. Can you guys believe that? He says over here, hey. He says, hey. Hey. He says, hey. I get free. I got a free message. I got a free message today. Arepa, thank you again. Thank you again for telling me to snag that Colonel Yes Taylor straight rye for $130. I will be sampling it with JP soon. Oh, shoot. We'll be sampling with JP soon. Shout outs to our lady mods and the Whiskey Chicks, April and Farm Kitty. Shout outs to them. Okay, so here we go, Joe Waters. This is what you should do, Joe Waters. Okay? Do a review with all three of you. Do a review with all three of you when you pop it open. And post it up. Do a review with all three of you and post it up. You already know the title that you need to use. You already know the hashtag you need to use. Joe Waters, you have it going, all right? You have it going. All you have to do is make sure to put your phone sideways. So if you have an iPhone, I'm pretty sure you have an iPhone. Who the hell has Android? Put the iPhone sideways and you can record what you're doing and do your first impressions on that bottle and then post it up, okay? But use the title name and use the hashtag. That's all it is. Hashtag and the title on the title and post up that video. It's gonna be the first video. We're all gonna watch it, okay, Joe Waters? We'll all watch it. Don't put anybody on the frame. If anybody wants to show dick or titties, don't put them on the frame, please, because YouTube is not gonna allow it. Okay? So if anybody wants to slang that, you know what? Do that TikTok. If anybody gets too tipsy, don't show anybody. Cut them out. Anyways, the point of the matter is, did I just drink this one? I think it did, right? Okay, I'm gonna drink this one. Our brand new bottle that we popped open today. This is the first impressions on. This is the first impression on the Blanton'S, right? So we're probably gonna end the stream like this, right? We're gonna probably end the stream like this. First impression on the Blanton'S. Are they all worth it? That's the thing. That's the thing. Are they all worth it? Are they all worth it? Is this one worth it? I personally think it's not worth it, but we're gonna see. It's good. But personally, I'm gonna take this out of the way. I don't want to drink this anymore. Personally, this one is finishing up in last out of all the whiskeys we had on the stream. This one is finishing up last. Okay, there you go. There's the bottle. This one is last place. Last place out of all the whiskeys. Out of all the whiskeys today, that one is last place. You're probably asking why the hell is it last place? It's because, personally, me, I don't want to taste. Now, these are single barrels, right? Each one of them are going to be different. But this one has a lot of citrus, right? A lot of there's like a zesty citrus note on here that it reminds me of. This reminds me of Eagle Rare. You guys know Eagle Rare 10-year. I'll show you that next stream. But this one reminds me of Eagle Rare, and Eagle Rare is one of a kind. I love Eagle Rare. But this one over here, that citrus note on here that I'm tasting right now is affecting me a lot. It's making me think that I should just throw this in the lake. But you never want to throw this away. If there's ever a whiskey out there that you buy, I don't care what the hell you think. If you think there's a bad whiskey, give it some time. Couple weeks, couple months, The airtime in this bottle is going to make this whiskey really nice. It's going to tune down any note that you might not like. Make sure of that, okay? Make sure of that. I just want to let you guys know, because a lot of you drink this once and you think it's going to taste like that forever. It's not going to taste like that forever. It's not going to taste like that forever. It will tune down eventually. The notes that you might not like, that might not be existing in the next couple months or maybe in a year. Depends on how long you have this. Remember, you can have this for years, okay? You can have this for years. At the end of the day, let me see what time it is. It is 7:21. 7:21. You see the time? It is 7:21. River Cruise, you know what time it is. We're number one. Ladies and gentlemen, we're number one. April says casino. Don't say casino, because at the end of the day, then I don't want to go to casino. Point of the matter is, this is the last place on the stream. It's good, but it's last place. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. For all of you watching, holy Lord, we got a super chat. Who could it be? Over here, a super chat from Joe Waters. Thank you so much, Joe Waters. He says over here, Reaper! My mom likes you. My mom likes you. She wants to smack her lips on you. Oh, shoot. She said your streams are so strong and confident. She gets so turned on. It's like the best stream ever for her. She watches at night. Holy Lord, Joe Waters. Stop playing. Stop playing, Joe Waters. Stop playing, Joe Waters. I like cougars. I like cougars. Oh, I like cougars. And Joe Waters, thank you so much for the super chat. But really what he said with the final super chat, this is what he said. Reaper, my mom says she likes the way you smack your lips. I do smack my lips. I do smack my lips. She said your streams are strong and confident, Mama. Mama Juan's. Mama Juan. She's tipsy. She's tipsy all the time, as we said. She's tipsy all the time, as we said. Yo, Juan, I don't even know if that's a fact or a fiction. I feel like I'm watching a super chat that's a fictional stream. Fictional super chat. I feel like it's a fictional super chat. Barnes and Noble's fictional section. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Point of the matter is, anybody that voted for Donald Trump, they're a strong man, confident man. That's what it is. I told everybody. I basically screamed when I was in the voting ballot. I screamed. I said, you know who I'm voting for? I don't care what anybody says. See my ballot. No. Everybody cover their eyes. All the employees, they cover their eyes. No, I can't see, sir. I can't see. I voted for Donald Trump. Mask. There's two type of people. There's people that don't attend the Army. Yeah. And Navy, college football game. Those are the people that are Democrats. The Republicans, like Donald Trump and all the other people out there, yes, they attend the Army and Navy college game. That college game was earlier, and you guys, if you didn't watch that one, I didn't get to watch that. I watched the beginning of it. All of those amazing intros that they had for that college game. Shout out to the USA. Shout out to the USA. Point of the matter is, anybody out there naked thinking about me, here we go. Let's drink us up. Shout out to all of you. Let's drink us up. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Arepa is your daddy now, Joe? I'm Joe's daddy, okay? I'm Joe's daddy. That's what it is. I'm Joe's daddy. You know what? I'm Joe's daddy. He concur. Anyways, the point of the matter is, thank you so much, April. Thank you so much, April. Shout out to April. So, April, which whiskeys did I tell you to buy, April? April, if it was you, April, which whiskey out of all the whiskeys that we had on here, which whiskey do I tell you to buy, April? If it was April, if it was April, here we go. I'm gonna say, if it was April, if it was the lady, which whiskey do I ask the ladies to buy? Here we go. If you're a lady right now, and you're loving that Basil Hayden, this is the whiskey that I recommend all the ladies, okay? All the ladies. All the ladies. All the ladies out here. This is the whiskey I recommend all the ladies to get. Okay? Reason why I recommend you guys, for some of you ladies to get this, is because at the end of the day, this is easy to buy. You can find this one. This is not allocated. Allocated means it's rare. Like it's allocated means it's basically, what does allocated mean? Where's the bottle? Okay, allocated means, this is what allocated means. Allocated means you can't buy this. Okay? You don't got the money for this. You don't got the funds for this. You don't spend enough money to get this. That's what allocated bourbon whiskey means in America. Sadly, I don't concur, but that's what it is. Those people can suck it. Point of the matter is, for the ladies, April, okay? April, if you want to buy whiskey out here, start off with this one, Basil Hayden 10-year. Now that I'm saying that, I should drink this, right? I need to take a piss, though. Holy shit. Am I going to take a piss in my cactuses? Oh, shit. Am I going to you guys want to hear me take a piss? Wait, drink this up. I know the guys that want to hear me take a piss. If the ladies want to hear me take a piss, I'll take a piss. I'll take a piss. If the ladies want to hear me take a piss, be careful. Be careful. I should be careful what I say because the ladies are going to send super chat. They're going to want to know if it sounds like a huge stream. I'll be taking a piss in my cactus if I do take a piss. Okay, April, here we go. Let's drink this up. Here we go. Out of everything we just had, they're all really good. By the way, one of my favorites on the stream is this one. I love this. I love this a lot. I have so many bottles. I love them. I love it. This is probably the worst one that I had on the stream. I don't like this. If I get a big super chat, I'll take a piss. You guys can hear me. Some of you men are gonna say, Jesus, don't send the super chat. It's good. If we get a woman on here, I'll take a piss in the woods. You'll hear me. I hope I don't get a super chat for that one. Okay, here we go. Let's have this. Let's have this. You know what? If April sends a $20 super chat or some bigger, I'll take a piss and you're gonna hear me. Basil Hayden for the ladies. Man, I need to take a piss for real. Holy Lord, I gotta take a piss. Ladies, buy this one. I recommend it. For the ladies, what do I recommend on the stream for the ladies to buy? These are the only two bottles that I recommend to ladies. Any of the bottle that I put on the stream, I don't recommend it. For the ladies, only the ladies. Okay, only the ladies. We can't be, what is the word? These are the two bowls I recommend the ladies. Coronation says small batch. Or the Basil Hayden. Ladies, I don't recommend this. Don't buy that. Ladies, don't buy this. This is garbage. Don't buy that. Don't buy that. No, 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 no. Don't buy that. Ladies, buy, man. Yeah, buy this one. But that's about it. Okay, let me have this one over here. Wait a minute. Is that Ryan the chairman? What the hell happened to his name? Why is his name changed? I could have sworn he had a membership. Anyways, here we go. Let's move this around. Okay, so the ladies, I recommend them this, right? I swear to God, if I get a goddamn super chat, big super chat to take a piss, you sick. If you send a super chat for me to take a piss and you want to hear the piss, what is it? The strong piss rain. What is it called? The stream. If you want to hear the piss stream, you're sicko. Here we go. How many sickos do we have in here? Let's drink this up. It's really good. Really good. A little bit nutty. Small amount of nut. It's almost like a roasted nut on here. I almost get like a herbal minty note on here that's adding to that nut on here. And now I'm tasting it right now. Almost like a herbal tasting nut over here. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Really nice. Also, the oak note on here is very, very, you can tell it's a little bit sweet, a little bit of vanilla on here. On the 10-year, really, again, if you buy this one, the only Basil Hayden you should buy is a 10-year. Don't buy any other one. Okay, don't buy any, unless you're mixing. I need to. Unless you're mixing. Holy shit, we got a bunch of rides in the chat room. What the hell's going on? We got like 5 different rides in the chat room. Holy Lord. Ton of rides. Oh, we got a ton of rides in the chat room. What the hell's going on? It's like minions. We got a ton of Ryan minions in the chat room. Holy shit, we got a ton of Ryan minions. I need to take a piss. Here we go. Let's drink some. Let me say it ahead. Let me say it ahead of time. I just swallowed. Oh my God. Let me just say it ahead of time. Ooh. I just swallowed. I just swallowed like a 4-inch nipple right now. Big titty nipple, 4-inch nipple, just hit my throat. Oh, man, women that have long nipples, you guys need to chill out. There's a ghost out here that came out of the woodworks and sprung me up with a 4-inch nipple. Might have been 5-inch. Might have been a 5-inch nipple. 5-inch nipple, ghost. Oh, man. I need to take a piss now. That makes me want to take a piss. Whoa. I don't know if anybody out here needs to see a doctor, but that ghost needs to see a doctor. Let me go take a piss. Wow. Let me go take a piss. Holy heavens. Okay, let me say this ahead of time. We're going to end the stream soon, okay? Today's Saturday. Hey, Saturday. What's my plans for today? I plan on working tonight, right? I plan on working tonight. I'm going to eat my leftovers. This is the plan for tonight. I'm going to eat my leftovers. I'm going to have my dessert ice cream with a little bit of chocolate. I'm going to walk my dog. I'm going to go out and work, right? For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You guys are freaking amazing. Every night that I'm streaming, you guys are just here. Thank you so much for being part of the stream. You guys are freaking amazing. Again, recommend you for the ladies. Get this one for the ladies. There's so many runs. How many runs we got in the chat room? I'm just glad we don't got AA runs. I'm glad we don't have AA runs in the chat room. If we have like 2 or 3 AA runs in the chat room, I don't know what the hell I would do. I'd be saying AA run the whole stream. Important matter is this is a live stream. If you're watching right now, tap the screen. If you like the stream, tap the screen. Let's get those likes up. Tap the screen if you like the stream. Super chat tomorrow. Super chat tomorrow, not today. Subscribe in the corner. In the corner over here, there's 3 little dots. You can hit the like button for stream. I'm going to end the stream in the next 4 minutes, okay? I know some of you were like, oh, no way. I'm going to end the stream in the next 4 minutes, okay? You guys saw what I had to say about all the whiskeys. Ladies, get this one if you haven't already. Wow. Let's drink this up. For a woman, this would be nice. Personally, you know what? I'm gonna take back my comment. I'm gonna take my goddamn comment back. Ladies, if you get this one, this is so much better than this. God dang for the ladies. Get that goddamn Colonel H. Taylor. Get that damn Colonel H. Taylor. Get that shit, man. It's just so good. Holy Lord, that's good. Woo! Be careful with these. Blanton'S bottles, especially for the ladies. Ladies, you're gonna get a lot of different notes sometimes on these. They're not all the same. Remember? Stagg. Stagg. Amazing, right? Good. Amazing. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Lord, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got a good amount of woof. What a stream, what a stream. It's Saturday, it's Saturday. I'm going to eat my leftovers. I'm looking forward to my dessert tonight. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. We're going to end a stream like this. Ladies and gentlemen, and don't forget, we're going to end the stream right now. You guys are awesome. And for all of you watching, there you go. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. Boom, boom, boom. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm ending the stream right now. Ladies and gentlemen, shout outs to the USA. Shout outs to the USA. Shout outs to the U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Space. Wait a minute. Come on. Shout out to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Air Force, U.S. Navy, U.S. Space Force, Blanton'S over there in the moon. Shout out to Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Shout out to all of you. You guys are amazing. Thank you everybody for tuning in on Saturday. For all the super chatters that send super chat today, thank you so much. You didn't have to do it today. I did say it, but you guys send it. Thank you so much. Huge appreciation. Tomorrow we will stream. We stream every day. Don't forget to subscribe in the corner. Subscribe in the corner. In the corner over here are three little dots. Hit the like button. If you're watching in the future, if you're watching, yes, if you're watching in the future, hit that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe down below. And we're going to say this for all of you. XRP, cryptocurrency. XRP to the moon, baby, to the moon. Shout out to XRP. And also Ripper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number one. Shout out to the XRP and shout out to the Ripper Crew. You guys are the reason why we stream every day. You guys are the ones that support the stream. These companies, I show only the companies that I want to. You guys are amazing. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And tune in to the Instagram. All the posts on the Instagram. We post on Instagram. You guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to end the stream like this. Reaper officially signing out.